Let Akos come out. Akos Jankura is here because, Akos, you know more about this thing than anybody. And, you know, we're both guys. We like to pretend that we can do all the jobs around the house. But I don't always have a toolbox with me.
I got to tell you, 2 years ago, I was in a factory and I said, listen, you know what I want? I want, you know those pocket little tool things you get? Forget about it. I want one you can start to build a house with. That's what I want. I want the coolest tool that you've ever seen. Come over here. Check this out. This thing is amazing. This is not just got a, you know, you've seen these things with screwdrivers and stuff on them. Forget about it. This has a hammer. This has an axe. It has pliers. It has wire cutters. It has serrated knives. It has regular knives. It has wire cutters. It has all your screwdrivers. It has the Phillips. It has 4 different wrenches. It has a can opener. It has a bottle opener. This, you can build a battleship with. And I want you to tell you, when we designed this, I said, forget about it. I want beautiful walnut inlay in here. I want this thing to last as long as the guy has it. Take a look, beautiful walnut inlay. And Guy, I want you to feel one because this thing is solid as a rock, and you've never seen anything like
Look
it.
Look at this thing.
I mean,
it's not some little cheap tool. This thing, and by the way, go to hsn.com. Perfect 5-star reviews. Everybody reviewed it.
Everyone. Every single one is a 5-star. Let me show you. This thing is great. Watch this. I'm going to use the wire cutters. Now watch this. When you want to cut wire, boom, boom, boom. This is not any toy. You can do jobs around the house. You can build a battleship with this thing. How much would you pay for wire cutters? Let's start adding it up. How much would you pay for a hammer? How much would you pay for an axe? How much would you pay for everything in here? I'm going to tell you something. This is so cool. Let me show you how it opens up. Over here, there's your screwdriver. There's your serrated knife. There's your wire strippers. Over here, 4 wrenches. Another screwdriver. You've got your bottle opener. Over here, you've got a saw. You've got strippers. Take a look over here. You've got your Phillips screwdriver. You've got your knife. Over on here, there's your cutter. There's your pliers. There's your hammer. There's your axe. You heard me right. That is an axe. Inlaid beautiful burled walnut in a case. All those tools, I bet you they'll cost about $120 right here. I mean, this is great value all the time. When you're using a knife, let me show you something, guy. I'm going to fold everything down here. I'm going to pull out the knife. When you got the knife out, let me tell you how this sharp knife is. This is beautiful, beautiful hardened steel knife, and it does such a good job, just like that. You are going to have this in your glove compartment. You can have this in your toolbox. You can have this in your kitchen drawer. If you have any kind of job around the house, this is the answer for you.
And I got to tell you something. I'm looking at our counter.
Are you ready for this?
The dreams of things.
Watch, guy, come here. Come here. I can show you something. Forget about it. You want the coolest tool? Let me show you. I'm going to show you the hatchet on this thing. Christmas trees. You know, you always got something to chop. Check this out. This is not nothing. Are you ready? Get in this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. This is sharp. It is a real hatchet. You can chop things. You can cut things. And let me tell you something. What pocket knife have you ever had that you can use as a hatchet? And you know what? That's just a hatchet. Watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to pull it out here, and I'm going to get the saw, because this thing will cut through.
So if you don't feel like chopping something down.
You want to cut things.
Akos can
So you can saw
it down.
Let me tell you something. This is awesome.
Now,
you can saw. You can hatchet. This is a man's tool. I can say, I wanted a tool you could build a battleship with. I didn't want some little tiny little thing I had. This is awesome. And I know what? We did the finishing. You know, I used to be in the piano manufacturing business, and I love burled walnut. So we even put burled walnut on both sides. They're going to treasure this. Your man's going to love this. He's going to have this in his glove compartment. Get a few of these things. Give it to everybody in your list. Give it to your mailman. Give it to the guy who delivers the newspapers. Give it to the teachers. Every man is going to look at you. They're going to think they spent $100 on them. This is cool.
And here it is again. When I want you to see it, how it comes. And, you know, come gift. You get your box. Wrap it under the tree. There's not a person out there that's going to think that you spent less than $50 on this. It looks like a $75 or $100 multi-tool. Open it up. It's got a little belt, a little loop on the back for the belt, right? You open it up. I just love how it looks. And there it is. The first thing you see is that shiny steel. Open it up, take it out of its package. You got the burl wood right there, okay? We put a little blade protector on this because this is sharp, and it is sharpenable, by the way. So there's a little blade protector. That goes on there as well. All the different functions, everything, screwdrivers, knives, saws, files, everything is built in perfectly. By the way, very comfortable in the hand, so whether you're using it as a hammer or you're using it to chop, the ultimate camping tool. Here's what I'll tell you now. I got about 8,500 left, all right? I know that sounds like a lot, but we just sold about 1,500 in about 5 minutes. So now's the time to order at 9 o'clock in the morning, right, on a weekday. So I know a lot of moms out there, a lot of grandparents out there are saying, you know, my son, maybe a college kid, keep this. Paul, you say we had somebody that bought, what, one We had a person that called, or not called, maybe they're on hsn.com.
Yeah.
They bought one for every car for emergency.
Every car. Perfect idea for emergency. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's one for you. Here, hold on. No, I got one for you. I got one for you. We got to do man things. We got to hammer things,
Are we
right?
hammering?
Now, when you have a hammer, you need solidness. You need, this is not, no, little, this will knock down stuff like crazy. Look, big nails. Boom.
Man.
Boom. I'm going to tell you something. This is solid. Holy moly. That is solid. Let me tell you something.
I was in the business. Years ago.
Take a look at
it. What were you doing? You were working on pianos.
Pianos. Look at this.
I was working on roofing.
You got walnuts? You got a problem? Here's the problem. Walnuts. You know what the solution is? Boom.
Oh.
Just like that.
Paul,
you want to break things? Boom.
He's doing Gallagher on me. He's Gallagher-ing me over here. I'm riddled with shells.
Let's do another one. The producer says, let's do another one. You ready for this? Watch this. You ready? Boom. Just like that.
Hey,
that
Paul,
is a solid hammer.
Could you make a note that Akos needs to provide us with safety goggles next time he comes out here? I've got shards of walnut.
I mean, little shrapnel there. I got to tell you, if you want a great tool, if you want to press the guy, if you want something he will use for a long time, I mean, take a look at this. This has got great. It's got screwdrivers in here. It's got slot head screwdrivers in here. It's got wrenches in here. Take a look. I'm going to grab this. This wrench is not nothing. This wrench is solid as possibly can be. And take a look. This is for big jobs. This is not some, you know, I see some of the presentations, or I see some go to the big box tool store. I almost said toy store. This is not a toy. This will handle the big bolts, the big nuts. This is a great stuff. And take a look at this. It's even got 4 wrenches here, guy. I love the way we've done this. Take a look. The 4 wrenches are all lined up here for you. So I'm going to go right head down.
There's your can opener right there.
There's your can opener. There's your slot head, just like that. And there's your wire stripper. We've used every little ounce of this. And let me tell you, if you want great results, look at how snugly that goes in there. Can you see this, guy?
Oh, yeah.
Take a look. It goes right in there. So all your wrenches. And by the way, the day after Christmas, what do you get? You get all those things that assembly required. Now you're going to have all your tools ready to go. If you want wire strippers, take a look. Here's your wire stripper right there. And let me tell you something. This wire stripper, boom, just like that. Watch, I do it another time. This wire stripper, ready for this? Boom. Stripped. Simple and easy as that. And you know, Guy, you and I, after a hard day's work, you know, you have to have a little refreshment.
Little sarsaparilla at the end of the day.
Little sarsaparilla.
Like all right, so you know what? Here's the thing. If you left the house and you didn't have your toolbox, just make sure you have this, because you'll have pretty much virtually everything you would need if you're out camping. If you're out on a hike, you're going to love these. Obviously, make sure you put them in your stowed luggage and not your carry-on luggage.
Yeah, you don't want to be on a plane with that.
No, you don't want to do that. But you will absolutely love it. And again, strap it to your belt. Always be prepared. You know, you never know. You're out there. Let's say you're out there camping. Think about the things you could do with this for camping. You could, chop up some kindling. You could saw.
Christmas trees.
You need a file, right?
File.
Christmas trees.
What do you do at Christmas? What do I get? I get the kitchen knife.
Veggies.
Veggies, yeah.
You could make a nice salad out on your campground, and you could chop everything.
That guy was trimming his roses with it. I mean, this is everything. You notice everybody's got brooms around here? Everybody just suddenly showed up with brooms. You know why they showed up with brooms?
Thanks, Akos.
Because they actually see that I have a hatchet in my hand. And you know what happens?
You know what I love about that? That's a really good thing. Because I keep my hammer in a toolbox out in the shed. But when I want to do like little fix-its in the house, I don't need the big industrial hammer.
You need this right here.
That's perfect.
You ready?
Putting in nails and stuff?
Okay, go. We got to go man things here. Look, you want to cut things with a hatchet?
Angry Akos.
How many times have you seen something with a hatchet? Seriously. That is a hatchet. I think I just hit the cameraman there. Boom! Just like that. That is a beautiful hatchet. You always have a hatchet for you. And if you're just cutting things, it's got a beautiful blade on it. It's got a beautiful surgically stainless steel blade on it.
I was over
just
there.
Like that. I know, I saw that.
I had to get away from the possible damage that you... All right, so here's the thing, though. It is delicate. It's just cutting up your fruits and veggies when you're out on a picnic.
On a picnic or out camping. I have one of my... I do a lot of bike riding. I have it in my knapsack of the bike. You want to give this as a gift. You want to give this to every man.
Can you do me a favor for everybody who joined us? Will you show everybody what you get and how it works?
Watch this. Take a look at this. Here's what I have here. I've got a solid hammer on this end. I've got a hatchet on this end. I've got pliers. I've got wire cutters. I've got a blade, a beautiful sharp knife. I've got the Phillips screwdriver. I've got a saw. I've got a stripper. I've got 4 different wrenches. I've got the screwdriver. I've got a bottle opener. I have a serrated knife. I have another screwdriver. This is the real deal. It even comes with the couch, and it's beautifully burled walnut. Let me tell you something. The burling walnut on this doesn't cost anything. That actually it put a lot of money into the cost, but I wanted it beautiful. I wanted that fella who has it to hold it in his hand, to know he's got a solid tool. He's got something he can work with all around the house. He can put it in the glove compartment of his car. He can put it in his knapsack. Get many of them. Give it to all your friends, all the men in your life. They're going to love it, and that's maybe why it's a perfect 5-star review.
And not only one, but everybody that rated it gave it 5 stars. And I think the big thing with this is when you get it and you see it for $19.95, you think it's going to be cheap. And you think it's going to be like, okay, what is this thing going to last me a week? Listen to this. When I hit it, I want you to hear it on the table, all right? I want you. This is a solid, really serious piece of equipment here. It is heavy duty. Look at the thickness of the. You see right here the thickness of the hammer. It's now you could have cheaped out on the steel there.
I didn't.
You didn't. It made it heavy duty. That's why you saw us banging in those nails. The real burl wood. The look of the whole thing. The fact that it comes in the pouch, and you can wear this. I've got it in. Let me turn it around. I got it in backwards. You can wear this right on your belt, so when you are out backpacking, when you are hiking, when you are camping, when you are fishing, when you are boating, it's always there when you need it. And in an emergency, power goes out, you need, for whatever reason, you need a tool, it is there for you. And a variety of screwdrivers, pliers, knives to cut things, wrenches, hammer, hatchet, saw, file, wire cutters. Already a third of the quantity gone.
Oh my gosh.
3,000 people just picked it up in the last 10 minutes. And I think we're going to maybe we might give you an extra couple of minutes just because we want everybody to really take a look. And we're going to try to go through it. We'll go through it one more time.
One more time?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Come on, let's do the hammering part. Let's go over here. Because you know what? This is what I love doing, okay? Take a look at this. We made it really great quality. This is not some cheap quality. This is beautiful quality. And let me tell you something. The hammer's got weight. So when you're hammering in, it does a great job of hammering in. Look at this. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
That you can only do with solid quality. You can only do that with solid weight. When you want to saw something in here, take a look what you have. You have over here, you have the serrated saw. You've got yourself a screwdriver on this side. Take a look at this. Over here, you've got your 4 wrenches. You've got your bottle opener. You've got your wire strippers. Over here, you've got another saw, another stripper. Over here, you've got your Phillips screwdriver right there at your fingertips. Over here, you've got your blade. When I get in the top here, you've got wire cutters right there. You've got your pliers right there, your hammer right here, your hatchet right here. Let me tell you something. This is not nothing. This is one of the best items you could possibly get for your man at Christmas time or any kind of gifts, holidays, that sort of thing. This is a great job for you. And when you're sawing, what do you want to do? You want a hatchet? Be careful.
I just had to do that once. You see him doing it? Hold on, I should get you with one of these walnuts.
All right.
You hit half the guys in the studio.
All right, boom.
I'm sorry. She's getting mad at me.
She's getting mad at me.
We understand Akos doing it.
Listen. But they have all the cleaning up materials. So let's get that one.
All right, that's enough. All right. Hey, use express ordering. It's the best way to get through, and it truly is a great holiday gift. Put it in your stockings.
Great idea.
Hey, you got gifts you need. How about you want to give this as an office gift? They're gonna think you spent $100 on them.
You do.
You'll be a hero. All right. Shake my hand. Good job. Always. Thanks. All right. So many of you have ordered this, and good luck and enjoy it and have fun. We got more great gifts for him coming up in just a bit. First, we got